So you've got 30 minutes and you want to make them count. You want to challenge your body and you want to move. I'm going to very quickly show you some of the exercises that we're going to be doing today, so you know what's in store, you know what fun we're going to be having, and then come and lie down on the mat with me and let's get started. Okay, so here we are, we're down on the mat. We're going to get moving. So I found my neutral spine. I've lined up hips, pubic bone, small arch in my lower back. Thinking about connecting with my core. I'm going to take an inhale as I sweep those arms up and over. Think long and strong through the arms. Keep that connection here. Keeping that connection between the rib and hip, avoiding the ribs flaring. We're going to breathe out, sweep those arms back down. So today is all about progression, increasing challenge as we work through the exercises. So we'll begin each one quite simply and then we're going to layer in more and more challenges. Okay, keep going with this. You've got one more to go. Breathing in, sweep those arms overhead. Exhale, bring those arms down. And then we're going to start to layer in a little bit more challenge now. So we're breathing in. As you breathe out, sweep those arms up and over. You're going to keep that pelvis in neutral. You're going to lift your head, lift your shoulders. You're curling up. Then you're going to breathe in, curl down. Head and shoulders come down. Reach those arms overhead. Rib cage again, not flaring. Rib cage nice and soft. And curl up. Breathe in, curl down. Breathe out, curl up. Breathe in, curl down. And two more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Well done. This is your last one. And then we're going to layer in a little bit more of a challenge. So at any point, you can decide that that's enough for you and you stick with the previous exercise. Now we curl up, we lift one knee, we extend that leg, draw that knee back and curl back down. We curl up, lift the knee, single knee fold, extend that leg, return the knee, return the foot and curl down. So just keep focusing on this movement through the hip joint. Bringing the foot down as you curl down. Extend and bend and curl down. So we should be feeling hopefully that connection here with those deep lower abdominal muscles. We breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Well done. And breathing out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. One more on each side. You're going to curl up, extend that leg, return. Foot comes down, head and shoulders come down. Last time, curl up, extend, return, curl down. Well done. Again, watch those ribs aren't flaring. Now we're going to curl up, both feet stay down on the mat. Curl up, reach and lengthen forwards. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. We're going to lift one knee and lower. We lift and lower. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So you can stay with this or you can add in an extra challenge. You're going to lift one knee, lift the other knee, return that first foot and switch. We lift and lift, return and return. Well done. So you go with the option that feels right for you. Just be mindful that as you are lifting those feet up, that you're not arching in your lower back. Well done. So I'm really feeling it here on my core and I'm trying to not involve my shoulders. Shoulders are down, spine, shoulder blades are down on the back of my rib cage. Well done. And then imagine you've got a golf ball here underneath your chin. So we're not tucking the head all the way down. Well done. We're just going to do one more on each side. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And this time, curl down, relax those shoulders. Just making sure that you've still got your neutral. Okay, we're going to sweep those arms up. Interlace your fingers, bringing your hands behind your head. So resting your head in your hands, head feels supported, neck's free from tension, elbows ever so slightly forward here. Okay, we're going to curl up again. This time your head is supported. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, pelvis stays in neutral, core engaged. Hold here. We're going to lift one knee. We're going to lift the other knee. Now we're going to extend and return. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So we're lengthening through the leg. Neck is free from tension. Elbows are wide, but they're in your line of vision. And focus on drawing navel in towards your spine. Well done. So this is, let's call it level 1. If you want to add in a little bit more challenge, extend the leg, sweep that leg up, return that knee. Lengthen the leg, sweep the leg up, lower that leg and return. Now let's turn out slightly in the hip joint. So you're rotating the leg out. Well done. And just one more on each side. Fantastic effort. Brilliant. This is your last one. And then return and give yourselves a well-deserved hug. Relax those shoulders. Well done. Okay. So we're going to bring the feet down onto the mat. We're going to go into a spine curl. And again, we're going to layer in a little bit more challenge as we go through the exercises. So I'm going to tuck my pelvis, lower back imprints on the mat, shoulders relax, and I am peeling my spine nice and controlled up off the mat onto the tips of my shoulder blades. Now, as I sweep the arms up and over, I'm breathing in and I'm not allowing my ribs to flare. I'm going to lift my heels and then I'm going to melt my spine nice and controlled sequentially back down onto the mat. Arms come down, heels come down. So we tuck, we peel our spine off the mat. We sweep those arms up and over. It feels so good. Lift those heels and then you're breathing out as you bring your spine with control back down. Heels come down, arms come down. 2 more. So tuck and peel. Breathe out. Breathe in. Sweep those arms. Lift those heels. Breathing out. Spine comes down. And heels come down, arms sweep over. Last one. Breathing out. In. And out. And in. Well done. Okay, we're going to take those arms up to vertical. Turn those palms in. Pull your shoulder down, shoulder blades nice and happy back of your rib cage. So we're going to go back to a spine curl and we're going to press up into a bridge. So just check here that you can see your thighs, that you haven't come up into extension. So we've got our neutral. Palms are turned in here. Okay, we're going to lift our heels and lower. And 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Hold here. Bring those arms down. Bend your elbows. Make a nice gentle fist. Press the back of the arms into the mat. You're going to lift your left knee towards your chest. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. So you're trying to keep those hips square and level. You're trying to avoid the hip dropping on this side. Extend and bend. Well done. You've got 3 and 2 and 1 more. Bring that foot down onto the mat. Just square those hips again. Press both feet firmly down into the mat. You're going to lift that right knee towards your chest. Plenty of flexion in that hip joint. Extending that leg. Well done. So reaching up above your head to that top corner of the room with your toes. So think of where the wall and the ceiling meet, and you're reaching up towards that as you lengthen through the leg. Well done. You've got 3, fantastic, and 2, and 1 more. Bring that foot down. Again, you're going to center your hips. So now we're going to march those knees. So think of hip flexion. We're going to use our core to support our spine. We're going to lift one knee in, lower. Bring that foot firmly down onto the mat and then switch to the opposite side. Breathe in, breathe out. Hips stay nice and high. Glutes stay engaged. Well done. Breathe in, breathing out. And again, breathe in and out. Fantastic. 2 to go. Well done. Last one. Brilliant. So we're going to stay here. We are almost done. You can keep going with marching those knees. However, you can add in a little bit more challenge. Joining me, lift one knee. Extend that leg. Okay, we're going to pulse here for 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to flex the foot. We're going to lower that leg, point the toe, and whoosh, sweep that leg up. Flex and lower. Point and sweep. Flex and lower. Point and sweep. And 2 to go. Well done. And last 1. Point, sweep, bend the knee, bring that foot down. Square those hips. Well done. Opposite side. Are you with me? Okay, so connect with the floor. Ground your feet. Okay, you're going to draw the knee towards your chest. You're going to extend that leg. We're going to pulse here for 8 and 7 and 6, 5. Well done. 4, 3, 2, 1. What are we doing? We flex the foot. We lower. We open out through that hip. We point and sweep the leg up. You breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more to go. Last 1. And bend the knee. Bring that foot down. Take your time. You're going to melt your spine all the way back down. Well done. And draw those knees into your chest, giving yourself a very, very well-deserved hug. Relax those shoulders again. Well done. And then it's always good when you've been in this position just to roll your head from side to side. Make sure you're releasing any tension in your neck. Well done. Head comes back into the center. Fabulous. Okay, so we're going to do some core and hamstring work here. So first thing I want you to do is extend that left leg along the mat. Make sure your pelvis is in neutral. So we're going to draw the right knee in towards you. Take your hands behind your thigh. Okay, we're going to extend that leg and bend. So you're softly pointing the toe. Elbows are wide. There's a bend at your elbow. You're going to hold here. So that leg's extended. I want you to lift your head, lift your chest. You're going to walk your hands up the leg. Well done. And gently pulse here for 3. Now, if you feel that you're struggling here with your hamstring, it's okay to bend this knee to get a little bit more length through the back of the leg. And last one, hold here. Walk those hands up a little bit further if you can, and hold for 3 and 2 and 1. Now walk the hands down just below the knee. You're going to bend that knee, and then we're going to press the thigh into the hands. The elbows are locked, and you're going to roll up here. So lengthen up through your spine for a moment, then tuck and curl again. We're going to straighten that same leg, walk the hands up, and you're going to pulse here for 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Walk those hands down. Bend the knee. Make sure you're in your C curve, and then melt your spine. Roll down onto the mat. Relax those shoulders. Bring that foot down. I'm going to center myself on the mat. I'm going to switch those legs. So my right leg's extended. I'm going to draw my left knee in towards my chest. Hands behind the thigh. Soft bend at my elbows. Elbows are wide. Okay. I'm going to extend that leg and bend. So just like I said before, if you find it hard to create that length through the back of this leg, it's okay to bend the opposite leg, and it might just make all that difference. So just listen to your body and go with the option that feels right for you. Okay, we're going to extend that leg. We're going to lift our head and chest. We're curling up. We're walking the hands up the leg. We're going to gently pulse here. So you're drawing that knee, the leg towards you, working within your own range of movement, trying to, if you can, lengthen through the leg, through the knee. Well done. And hold here. You're going to walk those hands up a little bit higher if you can, and gently pulse for 3 and 2 and 1. Now we walk those hands down just below the knee joint. Take an inhale, press the back of the thigh into the hands, and that's going to enable you to roll up here. So lengthen up through your spine for a moment. Come back to your tuck here. So we're going to straighten the leg. We're going to walk our hands up the leg. Are you ready? And we're going to pulse for 3 and 2 and 1 more. Hands come down, bend the knee, and then in your own time, nice and controlled, melt your spine back down onto the mat. Well done. Bring those knees into your chest here. Now I have a feeling I'm sliding up my mat, so I'm going to come back down my mat. Okay, so knees come in towards your chest. So I want you to take your hands, place them behind your thighs. So think about elbows wide, locking those elbows. There's a bend in your elbows. And we're going to curl up here. So we're going to do our rolling like a rocker. So you create momentum by pressing the back of the thigh into your hands. So push those legs away and then focus on that curve in your spine. Nice gentle movement. Well done. Elbows wide, shoulders down away from your ears. We're going to do 2 more and then we're going to curl up. Are you with me? We're going to curl all the way up. Now, pull your shoulders down and press your chest forward. So you're coming into that gorgeous J shape. So you're holding on to the back of the thighs here. Try and lift that chest. It's going to help you to balance. Okay, we're going to extend one leg now and bend. Extend and bend. Are you ready? We're going to lengthen through both legs here. Well done. Bend the knees, round your spine and roll back down. Relax your shoulders. How much fun is that? Okay, we're going to do that again. So pressing the back of the thighs into the hands, elbows are locked. We curl up and then we continue to power, pressing through the thighs into the hands and gently come into that gorgeous rocking movement, trying to maintain your C curve. And 2, last one, roll up. And then remember, we're opening out across your chest, pressing your chest forward. That's going to help with your balance here. Now we're going to extend one leg and bend and opposite leg. If you can, take your hands higher up the legs. Well done. And let's try and straighten both legs here. Hold for 3 and 2 and 1 and then bend and go back to single and double and hold here, pressing your chest forward and 3 and 2 and 1. Now come back to that curve. So you can roll down, either bending the knees here or keep those legs straight. Roll back here and then tuck those knees in and come in and lie down, relax back on the mat. Well done. Fantastic effort. Okay. So now we have stretched out those hamstrings. We're going to do our roll over. We're going to combine a roll up, a spine stretch and a roll over, and it's going to feel gorgeous. Now, the only thing to mention is you must keep your head central when you roll those legs over. So maybe watch first and then you can join in. Okay, so we're going to take those arms overhead. So this is our roll up. So we're going to start to sweep those arms forward, lift your head, lift your chest, and then you're going to curl up off the mat. Keep going. Flex those feet and lengthen forwards here. So arms are at shoulder height. Well done. You're going to maintain that gorgeous curve in your spine as you slowly engage through those inner thighs. Draw your inner thighs together. That's going to help to stabilize you. You're going to bring those hands down. Now slide those legs up the mat. You're going to extend your legs here. Now I find that if you lower just an inch here, remember head centered, you're going to hinge at the hip and take those legs up and over. So we're going to take those legs a little bit wider now, flex those feet, and then slowly, slowly, with as much control as you can, you're going to bring your spine back down onto the mat here. Bring those legs together. Bend the knees, feet come down, slide the legs along the mat. Sweep those arms up and over. We're going to do this again. We're going to curl up. We are breathing out. Reach forward here. Keep that lovely curve. Flex your feet. Reach forward. And then think about shoulders down. Mine always want to lift. I'm always having to remind myself. Drawing those inner thighs together. Maintain that control. Bring your head down. Shoulders relaxed. Slide those feet up the mat. You're going to extend your legs. We lower, open out through the hip. Then we flex, take those legs up and over. Try and relax your shoulders. We're not coming onto your neck. My shoulder blades are down. Take those legs wide. Flex the feet. And then slowly, with as much control as you can, bring your spine back down onto the mat. Legs together, bend the knees, slide your legs down, sweep those arms up and over. One more to go. Nice big exhale. Rolling up, reaching forward. Arm shoulder height, flex your feet, big inhale. And then just enjoy melting your spine, bone by bone, with control, back down onto the mat. Arms come down. Remember, we're sliding those feet up the mat. We're going to extend those legs. We open out through the hip, and then we flex, and up and over we go. This is all about your spine, peeling your spine on and off the mat. So a roll down is in standing, and we're rolling our head down towards our pubic bone. This is the reverse. Think pubic bone rolling up towards your head. Feet come together. Bend the knees, feet come down, and slide your legs up down the mat. Well done. Okay, we're going to roll over onto your tummies. How much fun was that? As you roll over here, you're going to take those feet slightly wider than hip distance. Heels turned in, toes turned out. Okay, so we're going to focus on extension through your spine. So we're going to take an inhale. Tuck the tailbone under here, lightly engage your core, lift your head, pushing your breastbone forward. And this is all we're going to do. We're going to hold here. Focus on that extension here, middle, lower part of your back, and then slowly, slowly down we come. We're breathing out. Head stays in line with your spine. Try not to throw your head back here, and slowly, slowly down we come. Okay, we've got 2 more to go. Well done. And then we're going to layer in a little bit more challenge. And lift here. And slowly just check that your shoulders aren't lifting up towards your ears. Now we're going to draw those legs together. So think big toes together. At the moment, my heels are nice and relaxed. They're turned out. Okay, so we're going to lift our head and lift our chest again. Head's in line with your spine. Now I'm going to lengthen through my legs, draw my heels together. So I'm active through my legs. Now I'm going to lift my arms up off the mat. So option 1 is to lift and lower here. Gently lifting those elbows, gently feeling your shoulder blades squeeze together. If you want to layer in a little bit more, you're going to go here. Then you're going to reach forward, keep the chest lifted. Pull those elbows wide and lower. We lift. We lengthen through the arms. We bend at the elbow and return. So we're keeping active through the back line of our body. So my chest is lifted. I'm lengthening through my legs. Well done. This is rather challenging. You're doing really well. And last one. And relax. Bring your hands down onto the mat. And then you're going to think about pushing your bottom back towards your heels. So we're coming into our lovely rest position. Gorgeous stretch for releasing your lumbar spine. Relax your shoulders. Well done. And then you're going to come and join me in a seated position. Okay, so we're going to do our seated waist twist and saw. So to begin with, we're going to have those legs hip distance parallel. Okay, and we're going to point those toes up towards the ceiling. So you're flexing at your ankle joint. Okay, we're going to cross those hands over. And my challenge, your challenge is to keep that neutral spine. So we're lifting, lengthening here. Rib cage, shoulders, head stacked on top of each other. We're active through our center. We're crossing those arms here. Now, as I turn my head, I'm inhaling. And as I exhale, I'm going to pulse for 2. Inhale. So think of your head spiraling up towards the ceiling. Well done. Breathe out and pulse. Inhale, rotate. Breathe in as you rotate and breathe out. And again. Well done. And just one more. Come back to center. Now bring those arms in front of you. So I'm active through my legs. I'm pressing gently the back of my legs into the mat. I'm still trying to maintain that neutral spine. We're going to bring those arms forward. Relax your shoulders. Same movement. Focus on that rotation through the spine. We're going to take that left arm out to the side. Open out across your chest. Pulse for 2. Sweep back to center. Relax the shoulders. Opening out across the chest, rotate, pulse for 2, and return to center. Now, if you're very tight in your hip flexors, it's okay to bend your knees here. Continue and really focus on that rotation. So you're taking the arm out, you're turning your head, rotate your spine. Well done. We'll do one more on each side. And last one. Brilliant. Come back to center, shrug out those shoulders. Take those legs a little bit wider now and take those arms wide. So to relax in your shoulders, imagine you've got your arms resting on the arms of a sofa. Relax here. Great. Okay. Reach to the wall either side of you, flexing at the ankle joint. Okay. So we're going to go back to that rotation. We're going to do our seated saw. So I'm rotating, think right shoulders coming in front. Little pinky, I'm reaching down to that little toe. I'm going to saw that toe. 1, 2. I'm going to lift and lengthen up. I'm still in my rotation. I rotate round, 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 round. I reach forward with that pinky and I pulse for 2. I lift and lengthen up. I rotate round. Well done. I reach forward and pulse for 2. I lift and lengthen up. I rotate round. I reach forward and pulse for 2. Well done. Okay, now whilst I'm doing this, I'm focusing on keeping my sit bones here grounded. So as I rotate and I reach forward here, it's really tempting as you reach on the right to let that left sit bone lift. I want you to lengthen, press the back of the legs down, stay active through the legs as you reach, and that's going to help you to stay grounded. Don't stop when I stop. I'm just giving you those verbal cues so that you can get this absolutely perfect and get the most out of each exercise. You're doing really well. Okay, we're going to do one more to each side. Think rotation. You hinge and reach forward. Those sit bones stay down. You rotate one more time and you're going to reach and lengthen and then restack. Hands come down. Come back to center. Draw those knees in towards you. Well done. Okay, so we're going to turn now and come to a 4-point kneeling position. So you're going to be in the center of your mat. You're going to have your hands underneath your shoulders, head in line with your spine, knees underneath your hips. Okay, nice and simple to start with. I'm going to ask you to take an inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to lift those knees up here and we're just going to hover. That's all we're doing. Focus on engaging through your center, through your core for 3 and 2 and 1 and bring those knees down. Well done. So you can stick with this. You can lift those knees, hold and hover, focusing on your core, or you can layer in the next exercise with me. So we're going to lift those knees and then we're going to open out through the front of one hip. And then opposite side. So just check when you look down that those knees are just a few inches off the mat. Well done. So think core, think head in line with your spine. Well done. You've got one more to go on each side, or you are just holding both feet down on the mat and hovering here. Lower those knees. Well done. Come up, shake out your wrist. Well done. And then you're going to bring those hands back down. Okay, neutral spine, head in line with your spine. You're going to slide that left leg along the mat. So when we're here, before we lift the leg, think about lengthening through that leg, active through the leg, through the glute. Now lift that leg up to hip height and just check that you haven't twisted in your pelvis here. We're going to take the opposite arm out. Think about height, not height, length. So reaching to the wall in front of you and the wall behind, hold and hover here. 3, 2, 1. Now, as I bring that foot down and tap, I'm sweeping the arm round and return. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Well done. And breathe out. Brilliant. You've got 3 and 2 and 1 more. Bring that hand down, slide that leg in. Give your tail a good wag from side to side. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So you're going to slide that right leg along the mat, long and active. You're going to lift that leg up to hip height, slide the left hand away, lift the arm up. And so we are now balancing. We've got 2 points of contact with the floor. So you really need to focus on using your core to stabilize, heads in line with your spine. For 3 and 2 and 1, we lower and lift and lower and lift and 3 and 4. Hold here. Now, as you lower the leg, you're going to sweep that arm round and return. So think of drawing a little semicircle with that arm. And then as you lower and lift the leg, focus again on neutral spine. Well done. And 3 and 2 and 1 more. Bring that hand down, slide that knee in, tuck your toes under, and we're going to go straight into a pike. So you're pressing those heels down. Create that length through the back of your legs. Well done. Now you can hold here, enjoying that stretch, pressing tailbone up towards the ceiling and pressing your chest towards your knees, or you can lift those heels and lower and lift and lower and 2 more and 1 more. Well done. Bend those knees, bring those knees down onto the mat. Bring your bottom down towards your heels. Reach up towards the top of the mat. Rest your head on the mat. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, we are done. You have aced it today. Some challenging exercises. As you repeat this, they will become more familiar. You'll become more confident and you'll be able to do more repetitions. So well done for today. If you haven't already, you're going to subscribe to my channel because we have these amazing weekly free workouts for you. New workout coming next Friday. See you soon.